What is up, world? Welcome back, Charge the Game podcast, and we are here to discuss Adam Silver and his quote-unquote vow to enhance the NBA. Make sure you guys getting here, subscribe to the YouTube channel, thumbs up, like the video. Let's go. As you guys see here, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver vows to fix three-point shooting issue with the statement, "We are on it." What does that mean, we are on it? Because it is to my understanding that you have been on it the last 5 years, and the NBA product has greatly diminished under your administration. Now, guys, before we even get into this situation on Adam Silver, I must first rant. After you guys hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. I placed all of this on Adam Silver first, right? Adam Silver, you have failed the NBA fans. You have allowed so much of this, player movement, trying to be a player's commissioner, and it has corrupted you. Right? It probably doesn't help that you go with the wrong types of momentum at times, and that you have created a rift between the NBA fans and the NBA players. And this has created decreasing in the viewership and the ratings. I think that the three-point shooting is just one of many problems. First off, you got these NBA players who love to load manage. You got people who work very hard to bring their families to these games, and these NBA players aren't suiting up. Crack a toenail, scratch on the skin, they're out for 3 months damn near, apparently. You have so many NBA players getting away with murder. It's ridiculous, especially when it comes to load management. And it seems like nowadays it's nothing but a fashion show in the pregame presser and the walkthrough. All these players care about is dyeing their hair, right? Wearing skirts, right? Painting fingernails. I mean, think about who really built this sport. It was the support of traditional men, Adam Silver. And you have done a great job of feminizing the NBA. You also have the face of the league in LeBron James, in my opinion. I know a lot of people love LeBron James, and as of lately, a lot of people are starting to kind of look at LeBron James sideways. I've been off LeBron James probably the last 12 to 13 years. This guy is just not Michael Jordan. That's the best way. That's the best compliment I can give LeBron James, is he's just not Michael Jordan, right? Or Kobe Bean Bryant. And what do I mean by that? The players adapted to the mindset of the face of the league. Kobe, Michael Jordan, Magic, Bird, because it was a lot of hard work to get the NBA to where it is now, right? And we didn't have social media, which I feel like this plays heavily into the diminishing of the NBA. And what I'm saying is LeBron James is more passive. He wants to be friends with everybody. That has killed rivalry. It really has. That's why you see the young guys that stick out like a sore thumb, like a Ja Morant. Now, his off-the-court issues are, they're out of this world. I can't defend that. But what I do like about people like Ja Morant is he is pretty much cut from that old school cloth where he doesn't really care if you're his friend or not. And he actually wants to sometimes be like the bad guy. I kind of like that, because that's what the NBA used to be. A whole bunch of duos. You had a big and a small, or a dynamic duo that just really dominated. And also just like the playing styles. Everything is identical now. Everybody's going to shoot 3-pointers. Everybody's going to go beyond the 3-point line. The freaking logo. It's just more Globetrotter-esque than NBA, right? That's why I say, man, I miss the ankle sock era. And if you guys remember the ankle sock era, and I mean literally most NBA players were wearing ankle socks. You had Allen Iverson, you had the Stephon Marburys, you had the Kevin Garnett's, the Kobe. It's just the mentality behind it was a sense of pride, like the tenacity that they brought to the game. And you just don't see that in this finesse league where these players wear like padded tights now. What is that? Like, I mean, damn, I know NBA is physical, but yeah, they wear like the padded tights now, especially under the jersey on their the abdominal areas and stuff like that. It's just about being pretty. No one's willing to go to the hole like that unless it's playoff intensity, in my opinion, or a game where it's closer to overtime and a back and forth score. It's typically when you see some type of physicality in competition. Man, it's just all soft. It's just all weak. And it makes people really not want to get behind the brand. And I place all the blame here on Adam, man. Adam Silver has pretty much, he's been so worried about being acquaintances with, these NBA players. They're getting more money than ever, and the production is less. Yes, the scoring is far more higher than it used to be, but the look of the sport is not the same. I mean, if you're going to pay me millions and millions of dollars to just shoot shots because I don't feel like using a skill set to get me to where I need to be, then that's what I'm going to do. And it seems like Adam Silver has not heard the cries in, the moaning of just NBA fans in general. He seems to be deaf, apparently, and not be picking up what we have been trying to tell, not just the NBA commissioner, but like anybody in the front offices of these organizations, that this thing has to change. And we're hearing the reports of Maverick Carter, LeBron James' best friend, starting up a rival league to compete against the NBA. I hope, and I really do mean this, I really do hope that this grabs their attention. And if they do lose business, then it's because of Adam Silver and where he's placed the NBA in his current state. So guys, this was from the Colin Cowherd show. If you guys know me, I love Colin Cowherd. He will switch his opinions very fast, but I like the herd. I like Colin Cowherd. Make sure you guys check him out. He's the owner of The Volume as well. He does a great job of saying the uncomfortable things in today's sport broadcasting. I feel like that's very rare. So I want to say, guys, I really do appreciate that, he does come out and ask, questions that most people wouldn't ask. And this is could one of those changes be an adjustment to the 3-point line in an effort to bring down scoring? And this is what, the NBA commissioner Adam Silver had to say. I recognize that to the extent that the offenses start to look very similar, we lose distinct team identities. And that's exactly what I just said. Why does every team look the same? The point of any NBA team, if you look at the NFL, your identity is what makes you. It ultimately is what distincts you or differentiates you from other teams that have their styles, but you want to beat them with your style, right? I mean, this goes to just basics. Like, imagine if every Power Ranger that we grew up looking at had the same power. Who would be our favorites? And the NBA has done a great job of allowing these players to be lazy, shoot these threes, and every team looks the same. I mean, it's literally vanilla. I mean, the Spurs used to be a boring looking team to me. Now everybody looks like everybody. He goes on to say players like Victor and Joker are doing things big man never did historically. Well, yes. What do you expect, Adam Silver? Everybody's doing whatever they want to do on that basketball court. I might as well be 7 feet and shoot a damn 3-pointer. And if it goes in, and since everything is based off of stats now, people aren't even looking at the game. They're going off of statistical data to coach these games. I would do the same thing, is what I'm saying. Can we really blame Joel Embiid and Karl Anthony Townsend for more so having a finesse mentality versus a physical mentality when the game has changed and is passive? And I think that they've adapted to what the NBA commissioner has allowed them to adapt to. It says, it wasn't that long ago that conversations you had with David Stern, we would bemoan, I don't know if I messed this word up or not, bemoan the lack of skill among some players, that there was a sense there was too much physicality around the game. And look at this mindset, guys. And we wonder why the NBA is where it is now. Look at this mindset. It is because of Adam Silver being the head of the snake. He doesn't have a pair, and he probably never will. And this is exactly why the WNBA is facing the same consequences. Let me know what you guys think about Adam Silver vowing to change the way the 3-point has affected the game. Do you guys agree with some of the things I pointed out, all of the things I pointed out? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Yeah.